that.
Hello?
Hi. How do we?
Lost lag. Are we live?
Yeah, we are live.
Oh, okay, so we're live. I can't hear you too well, Alex. Hey everyone, what's up? Sorry about that. We had some technical problems. Alex's computer almost burnt down, which is which is pretty frightening.
Because I have
She
to
called me and there
record.
was yeah, we because we're using Skype, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams like at the same time, which is just breaking records. Like I don't think anyone's even attempted that before. So Alex's computer had some malfunctions, but we're back, and this is the Meltwater Champions Chess Tour Charity Cup. We're here covering the games, and you can also donate to Ukraine via UNICEF, which you can see in the chat, which I'm currently monitoring. Got some donations come through, which is nice. I'm String Dog. I'm a friend of Hans Niemann's. Known him for quite a long time, actually, maybe 4 or 5 years now, which is like 1/3 of his life. So it's a pretty long time. And I'm here with Alexandra Prado, who's a women's candidate master, streaming from France. And we're looking at the games. And what game are we looking at right now, Alex? Which one do you want to look at?
I think we had to start with the Hans Niemann.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we have his camera on the screen. Is he below me? Is Hans below me?
Oh yeah, it's exactly.
Oh my God. And he's focusing. He's got the white pieces against David Anton. We know David Anton, right? We partied with David
in Spain.
In Spain, yeah. That is he still the Spanish champion? I know he was. He still is, right?
I think yes. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So David's very strong, and he's playing against Hans here. Hans got the white pieces though. What opening was this, Alex? We're seeing this kind of like this pyramid structure with the white pawns in the center. Could you go back to the beginning just to quickly check? We can catch up.
What is the name of this opening? Queen.
It's like a 1d4 d5 position, and you got the knights. The knights chilling. I can't even remember what this is called. Whoa! Wait, go back. How did the knight get to b5? Did I miss something?
No.
The knight just went to b5.
Yeah.
Wow, that's aggressive. Okay, so he wants to attack the c pawn, and we keep going. What happens?
Check.
Check.
To bring the bishop to a5. Exactly, defending the pawn.
Yeah.
The other way was to bring the knight here, defending the pawn, but e3, a6, and then knight back. Castle, the below knights, and what do you think of this move, Louis? I liked this move.
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, you can generally getting a knight into if the black piece is getting a knight into e4 is a good situation in these positions. We're probably gonna see him reinforce that move with d5 maybe, trying to just lodge the knight in there forever, and that sometimes happens. But yeah, I like that move. I'm not liking Hans's knight on a3. I'm wondering if he's going to reroute that knight. What do you think Hans is going to do here? Do you think he's going to castle?
Castle? Can be, yes. In this position, castle.
He can castle. Yeah, he can castle for sure. Okay, he brings the knight back. And we're also seeing a huge... Yeah, so that makes sense, because I wasn't liking the knight either. Interesting how he moves to b1 instead of c2. I suppose with c2, I mean, where's the knight going? So I guess knight b1, a little bit strange, setting up for the next game, putting the piece back on its original square. but I think it makes sense because he's bringing the knight to d2. I'm going to try exchange off that strong knight that Alex was talking about on e4, which is quite nice. Again, like the time advantage, which is something I want to mention, we see in this position with Hans having like 3 times the amount of time compared to David. That's quite surprising. We're going to see if that makes any effect, but he's went with g5, which is quite aggressive. Alex, what do you think of g5?
Well, g5 is a little bit dangerous because they castled and what didn't. But I think this move not win, but I don't know, has the both bishops. I don't know what to say. Maybe can take, but here is dangerous. Sorry.
Yeah, so black might be like, okay, give me your bishop. The bishop is nice, but he'd be giving up that nice knight, which is positioned very well, and he'd also be opening up a H file that's just too dangerous here. So instead of exchanging for that bishop, he shows his real idea, and if we move forward, I think he played the move right. Yeah. So the reason for g5 wasn't to try pressure the bishop for an exchange. It's actually he's just expanding aggressively on the king side, trying to launch an attack, which is really interesting because you'd think in a position like this that white would maybe be making threats on the king side, but black's actually destroying his own castle and trying to push here for an advantage. Hans moves his bishop, the next move, to d3. Again, maybe wanting to exchange off. David's moving his queen, trying to maybe push for e5. Does that make sense, Alex, while the king's still in the center, the white king?
Yeah, try to open the center, but here I think maybe take this knight is good, because this is a really good knight. And
so maybe take the knight, pawn takes, knight d2, trying to pick up that pawn.
Or knight e5.
Yeah. Can we move the pieces to show what this might look like?
Yes.
So takes. So knight back.
Yeah, right.
And then I'd be very concerned. Yeah, exactly. F5. F5 looks terrifying to me. I really don't want to see F5.
But what about
if I'm white?
If black plays here?
Exactly. Yeah, that's even worse for Hans. And another thing is the knights are also sharing squares, which is never a good thing. Generally. So goodbye bishop. So okay, so this variation is not going to happen. I feel. And instead, where are we in the? If you go to the current position.
But if you think it's interesting, because you are having two pawns for the bishop, and
okay.
And maybe if you take here instead of here, then pawn takes the bishop, and then we open this file. I'm not sure. I think it's not enough. Okay.
That's quite dynamic. I would do it.
Yeah.
That looks amazing to me. Yeah, that's a really good point. Because, like, again, if you ever sack the bishop on g3, that rook is going to become an absolute monster. And I see Hans is drinking. What do you think Hans is drinking, Alex?
I hope water. Maybe.
Water. I saw him having some Starbucks. I know Hans is a big fan of Starbucks. Maybe some milkshakes.
Oh wait. What Hans play here?
So is this the current position? Can you go to the current position?
Yes. This is the current position. Louis,
okay.
He took the pawn.
But how about the board in the bottom right, the second board? That looks like it's something different.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, lots of developments.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try keep up the position here. Really rapid developments here. This is a position, okay. So this is a very different position. It's very open for black right now around his king, which is understandable considering he pushed his pawns. But I'm a little bit confused in his position. There's so much going on. What do you think?
Yeah, black is 2 pawns down, and king's white is in the center, but it's not bad. I think it's easy to him to castle. And what
So
else?
this is it. So this is just crushing for white.
Yeah, I think.
So I mean, the thing which I'd be concerned about here is that it's still a very dangerous position for white, even though it's absolutely crushing, technically speaking. But I think, should we go to another game very quickly? And we come back to this in a second. So. I'm very happy to see Hans just crushing here. This is really good news. As on this show, we do have a slight bias towards Hans. We're here to support Hans and see what happens. But we are going to take a quick look at some other games. So if we change.
Okay, what game would you like to watch?
You take the pick. Which one looks interesting?
Always Magnus. Magnus is playing against Hare Krishna.
Wow, that's quite a game. I'm showing more biases here. I'm not. As a commentator or whatever you're doing as a streamer, looking at these events, you're not meant to pick sides. But I'm picking Harry, man. Come on, man. Harry. He's got to destroy Magnus. He has to. It's not going to happen. But I can dream. I can dream. Is there any crazy sacrifice here that can happen? I know it's too far out, but I really want to sacrifice. I'm seeing positions with the bishop on c4 and queen takes g6.
Bishop.
You know what I mean? With a pin. If the bishop was on c4,
yeah.
If the bishop was on c4, then queen takes g6. That's what I want in a position like this. I'm looking for the breakthrough, you know.
I think it's too crazy.
Yeah, but I still just want to take somewhere. But okay, so Harry's pushing the f pawn.
Yeah,
generally, if you want to act,
trying to break
push.
this, I think, because this looks nice, and if this can break, maybe Magnus answer with this. I'm not sure. What do you think? And also, I like this move, h4.
h4.
Yeah.
It looks like a reasonable response. I would just ignore that, to be honest, and just I'd probably, if he goes h4, I'd just go h5. I know it's probably terrible, but I just hate retreating. But it's probably not good. But it's just, I don't know, in a position like this with Harry, he just has to find any resources here to attack.
Okay.
So after takes. So the engine evaluation here is saying that Magnus is doing great.
Wow, look that
And
move.
you can see how Harry's just he's just pushing. But I think technically this looks just completely crushing for Magnus now. I think Harry's probably just went a little bit too crazy. That pin is nasty. Should we check out another game quick, or maybe we'll go back to Hans? See if
Oh no, Hans already won.
Hans won. Should we see the final position?
Yeah.
And then after that, I want to see what Duda's up to. Actually, let's go to Duda straight away. Okay, so Hans won. So let's go to Duda, because it looks like, look on the engine, but the engine's just going, oh my god, every move is a blunder. Go to the Duda game.
Okay, wait.
Look at the engine valuation. You guys seeing this on the screen? It's just going one way and then the other way and one way and the other. It's absolutely crazy. What is going? It's going again.
But
Dude Navarro, what is happening in that game?
uh,
Do
where
these
is
guys know how to play chess?
the game?
There it is. There it is. David Navarro. Yeah. You see it? Third one up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So like, what's going on? Let's go back to the beginning. At the
The
beginning of this game.
beginning-
Well done to Hans for taking the win there. Can we go back to the beginning just to see what happened in this game with Jan Christoph Duda? To Hans for taking the victory. So we got one draw with Hans. Round 1 was a draw against Eric Hansen. Round 2, he beat David Anton. Very nice. So Hans is positioned quite well. But what is happening to Duda? Duda's it's a very exciting chess player. So okay, exchanges. Let's keep going. Let's get out the opening and see the critical position. So okay, all pretty reasonable. So White's expand. We'll slow down a little bit here. Slow it down. So White's expanding. Black saying you're not expanding, and the position's now really locked up. This is one of those really locked up positions where the knights are going to be playing. You think White has a small advantage here because White has the 2 knights,
Yeah.
and in a position like this where it's really locked up, that's quite nice. But maybe in the long term, Black's light square bishop is quite nice because all those pawns, the white pawns, are all caught on light squares. So it's a double-edged position. So maybe White's trying to have a bit of a knockout attack. What do you think, Alex?
Exactly. I think in a close position the knights are better. And yes, look, this pawn. Look, well. Mm,
Yeah, you're right. That pawn's like if you went knight h5, like that could pile up some attack on it. Like it's possible. That pawn is a backwards pawn in a position.
It's not bad.
I mean the f pawn.
Yeah, no. Well, this
Is it
pawn-
not backwards?
No. No, because we have the pawn here in f2.
No. What I mean by backwards is that it has.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I mean that it has no pawn to protect it.
No.
Yeah. You're talking about the open file, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll move forward a little bit. See what's happening. Lots of maneuvering. I'm interested in this game because I just saw the engine, at least on the screen, just get really confused. Just see. So okay, so the rooks maneuver, and here they're just battling over the conditions of a breakthrough, essentially. So okay, little tactic, pretty nice. After exchanges, White ends up being up some material here. Well, this seems pretty normal, to be honest. The evaluation on the screen, below Alex on the screen, whatever it is, that was going crazy. Okay, pretty normal game. Maybe the evaluation just isn't correct. Do you know what I'm talking about? On the screen down there? It was like the bar was going one way or the other. What the hell? Okay, it's a pretty normal game. Not too much. Nice play by Jan. Just like, just breaking through. That's so weird. These Chess24 evaluations sometimes are very confused. I think Kostya pointed that out on the last show that they done. The evaluations on the small screen can be inaccurate sometimes.
Well, this is I don't know, made red. I don't know how to say, because okay, he played already, threatening the knight, and then check and knight b5. I don't know, it depends what knight plays. If the king goes back again, checkmate. I don't know.
Terrible commentating. Who are these guys? Yeah. No, I'm not very high rated. I like to make that clear. This is mostly me trying to trying to figure out what's happening. That is sure. In America, up in talent, I'm number one, but nobody compares to my potential. Yeah, I remember Hans saying that quote. Sorry, Alex, I'm just catching up with the chat. Big fan, String Dog and Alex. Go commentators, thank you.
Oh.
Seeing the chat. Yeah, so just to remind everyone, we're raising some money for Ukraine. You can donate. I can post the link in the chat. We've had quite a few donations so far. Let me just check on the total. And we are commentating on this event for the Champions Chess Tour, the Chairty Cup, and we're following some of Hans's games. Wow. Okay, so the Champions Chess Tour total is almost at $12,000. That's quite nice. And so thank you for donating, everyone. We're getting our way there. That's really quite a lot. So like 45% of the way to their total donation goal, like on day one, which is ultra impressive. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So like Alex is a woman's Kando master. I'm rated probably around 1800 or something. So neither of us are on the level of these super GMs. So when it comes to commentary, there's certainly more advanced commentaries to watch. But we're just trying to figure out what's happening. So if anyone has ideas of like or thoughts on the current position, I'm reading the chat, so you can let me know. And we can interact. I'm going to post the link in the chat now for the donations. Is there any more games to quickly look at, Alex? As the round is still going, right?
Yeah, I think.
Hey, Super, what's up?
We can check out Vidit against Rampart. Yeah.
Yep. So what's happening here?
Well, equal in material.
But white seems to be crashing. At least on the evaluation. So I mean the Black King is pretty weak, but I'm not seeing why it's so crushing. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. The engine says that like the evaluation bar seems to be pretty sure that white's winning here. Maybe that. Okay, so this is the move. I was thinking about how you open up that diagonal, how you actually get in there. This move seems pretty good because the knight getting into either f6 or h6 seems pretty terrifying. So there's an exchange.
No, this pawn is a little bit scary.
Yeah. It's not as crushing for white anymore. I think white might have missed a better follow-up, maybe. Yeah, of course, this pass pawn is very dangerous.
Maybe 24. Or
Queen d4, we're getting behind the pawn, the pass pawn.
But he decided to push.
Could be. Yeah, I think in some positions you just have to push and then pray.
Pray.
Yeah. So I mean, he can move a queen. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. And there's no real way for black to stop the pawn in that situation. If it was queen e7, queen takes, the king can't go over and
No.
time. But I don't think this is completely winning yet, so we're gonna have to see some development. Should we go to another game?
Yeah. Wait. We can go back to Hans' game, maybe. I know
Yep.
he already.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think.
Yeah, Hans beat Anton. I like how people in the chat are
Hansen.
reacting to Hans's haircut.
Yeah.
People in the chat are very shocked.
Okay. Do you want?
So this game, so Ding Liren is just crushing Eric Hansen. Pretty understandable. But I mean, Eric is a strong player, but compared to Ding, I don't think there's any chance for Hansen in a matchup like this. In my viewpoint, even in their rating, it's like 100 rating point difference, which is a huge difference at this kind of level. So there's no surprise, but I mean, Hansen's obviously fighting here still. I'm sure most of you know Eric Hansen from Chessbra, very famous chess player. I used to work with the Chessbras actually on my YouTube channel. I edited some videos of them. But yeah, tough one. Okay, Eric resigns. There's not really much more you can do. Shall we check out another game? How many games are going?
There's still 4 games.
So did Hurry lose to Magnus? Or the game is still going? Looks like it's still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
Is there one which we haven't looked at? There was a draw. Who was a draw between? Just to announce it, we don't have to look at it, but just to let people know it's a draw. Can you see it, Alex, if you just scroll up for 1 second?
Sorry?
If you scroll up on the bar on the left, I'm seeing a draw. Could you just let us know who the draw was between? We don't have to click on the game, just to take a look. So Van Forest won his game. And the draw was with... I can't see it. You have to scroll down again.
Late tie something. No.
Yes, that.
No, you went draw with late tie. So.
Yes. Yeah.
So only 2 games left. Pida versus Harry. No. Come on, Ding versus Harry. Oh no, wait. Liang Guanli is playing.
So this is
here.
Who's playing?
Liang Guanli. Do you know him?
Yes. He actually has a course on Chessable, on the London.
The London. Yes.
Do you like the London, Alex, or you're not a fan?
No, not too much.
I know there's some controversy over them. I don't know. I'm aware that the London is a really good weapon, and I think the reason why people don't like it is because the London is a good opening. But I think it's probably really annoying to play against, and I can see why people hate it. But I mean, I like playing annoying openings. I play the French Exchange, which just I know is terrible, and that's terrible, but it does kind of bore people's minds. And I kind of I try half play chess like in a really boring way, and then the other half like unreasonably aggressive, and it's a mixture of like boring someone and then randomly sacrificing pieces. So yeah, that's how I play. Not saying it's advisable, but that's how I play. So I can see why people hate the London, because it is a bit of a boring opening. But yeah, that's not my view on it.
Wait. Okay. Don't worry. So what do you think? I think here is very complicated position because uh, wait, that's bomb are scared. See?
Or the black pawns.
Yeah.
Yeah. But surely, yeah, after a check, it's not as bad. I think this is just a draw, probably. It's like difficult to draw. I mean, black's got 2 pass pawns that look pretty deadly. White's only got 1. I see we've lost. Have we lost for Hans cam? Oh, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
we lost the hand.
Oh, now it's just completely winning for white. What happened? Oh my god. Pragnanda blundered. Did we understand where he went wrong there, Alex?
No. Do you want to go back?
Yeah, I want to figure out because at one point it was just like a draw, a very difficult draw, but it was like more of a draw.
Okay.
And then there was just one blunder here.
Oh,
I don't know if we can figure out why it's a blunder.
because
Taking the bishop.
the bishop, yeah, exactly.
And what was the correct move?
Move the bishop.
Do we know?
Maybe here. No, wait. Yes, I can be. Or defending the bishop here, maybe.
But wait, make the next move.
Okay, F.
Okay, so yeah, it was a one. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. Goes to show like it's I think the time pressure for Prague was quite a lot as well. But that's quite a blunder. Just donated and shared to Facebook. Thank you so much, GameBiz.
Thank you.
Hey, I think I know who GameBiz is. Thank you, GameBiz. I think the GameBiz guy is that Trump supporter, right? Alex, do you know him?
Who?
I think he's a Trump supporter, the GameBiz. No, I'm joking. I'm just messing around. I don't think you know who GameBiz is, Alex. So you don't get the joke.
So.
No, he's certainly not a Trump supporter. I'm just okay. Bad joke. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Thanks for the donation, GameBiz. If you're in the chat, you get roasted. That's the rule. It doesn't matter. No, thank you, GameBiz. Let's see what the donation is. Shared to Facebook.
What did Magnus?
I need to donate as well, actually. We both need to donate to our campaign.
Yeah, I will donate too.
Yeah, not much love, GameBiz. Thank you. The total for Champions Chess Tour is over 12,000 now, so which is incredible. So we're coming up to the halfway goal, which is really impressive. Oh my God, says GameBiz. Hey, IDEF, how you doing?
Okay.
And Fox, what's up? What's up? Nice to see people in the chat. So Alex, is any more games going on? Tell us what's happening.
No. All the games finished. So
all the games
Hans
finished.
won, Jones won, lost against Van Forest. Yeah. One more.
Yeah. You say one more?
Carlson won,
yeah. So can we bring up the standings, possibly? Do you have the standings?
Yeah, I have the
or like the ultimate the way, clearly. As your GameBiz, I have a hat to show you. I don't know if I'm 1 minute. I just want to say to Gamebase, I have a hat to show you. I don't think I'll show it on this show. I'll show you after. I think you're gonna love it. It's a really cool hat. You're really gonna love it. Um, okay. Alex has a hat too. We have to. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. So the results so far, the round two standings, we have Lem Kwei Lee. I have to learn how to pronounce everyone's names. I think I'm getting them right. Yeah. Yeah. Leading, well, in joint first actually, tied freeway against Ding Liren and Jordan Van Forest, all at 6 points. Leading after that, we have tied second place between Vidit, Duda, and Carlson, with Hans coming in at 7. Um, well, it's a good joint second place, so that's okay. Uh, yeah, this is true, and yeah, we got all these other players as well. Um, all the way back, lots of people on 1 point, and then at the end we have Hurry and David Anton, um, which haven't got any points yet, which is rough. So, what's our predictions? So Magnus is in joint second place along with Hans, and the others. What's your predictions here, Alex? Who do you think's going to take this one for today, at least? So you think it will main? You think roughly the scoreboard will maintain? You don't think so? You don't think Carlson's gonna win some more games? Yeah. Do we have pairings? Do we have pairings? Because I want to see who Hans is going to be against as well. Um, sure, sure. Should we go back to cameras while you're looking? Man, I think I've got a chocolate addiction.
Really?
I gotta admit, I would really love some chocolate right now. Do you ever get that? You just suddenly, just 1 minute in your life, you're just like, I need this. For me, it's chocolate right now. We need like a mid-chocolate break. I know Anna Rudolph has chocolate breaks during her stream. I would so do that right now. But we're not going to. We're gonna go to the next round. What do you have that, Alex? Do you just have random cravings for food?
Right now, I would like um, a coffee.
You tired?
No, no, no,
How,
no.
how can you be tired in
Okay,
this
a
situation?
cappuccino or something like
Cappuccino.
that.
I think you have some cappuccino, right?
Yeah, I can make.
See, I'm drinking pure tea right here.
So the third round will be in 2 minutes.
Yep.
Are you ready? And
Yeah.
Dean Liren will play with Hans.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be tough for Hans. So Hans is, uh, I don't know. What color pieces has he got? He got the white pieces or black pieces?
Wait, wait. Ding is white.
Ding is white. I mean, I'm just terrified of Ding Liren. I gotta be honest. Like, I mean, I'm terrified of all these guys. I mean, there's no way, and girls, there's no way I could beat any of these people. I mean, I'm like I mean, what am I, like 1,000 rating points less? It's like completely terrifying to face any of these players at the board. But Ding Liren, for some reason, I think of just last year, his performance against Magnus was just so impressive. To see him just dominate Magnus in some games, I would be very afraid to play Ding. But I know Hans is a believer, and I think he can put up a decent fight here. But with the black pieces, it's tough. I think he's gonna be looking for a draw if he can take it. Do you believe in Hans, Alex?
Yeah, I believe. I believe in him. I played with Ding.
You played with Ding?
Yeah, one game. He destroyed
Oh my
me
God.
like
Game?
in 5 minutes, I think.
5 minutes.
I don't remember well.
No, I didn't play against. Was it during Banter Bliss?
No, it was a Simu. Simu. Oh, they start to play. Wait.
Do you remember my bullet match with Wesley So? Was it Wesley So?
Yeah, I remember.
Who did I play bullet against?
Wesley.
You see,
Yes, it was Wesley.
this is one great reason. Yeah, like this is. I'm not meant to plug Chess24 here, but like that is one great thing about Chess24. To be honest, you can go on and you can play Banter Blitz and you can play against these top chess players of the world and have unique experiences. But that is something really awesome, just generally speaking. Not trying to sell anything. It's just like the fact that you can just go on and play. Well, I played bullet. I can't even remember, how did I play bullet with Wesley? Did I just send him a bullet challenge? Do you remember, Alex?
Yes, a couple of bullet challenge. I remember, and Wesley liked to play with you. I remember that.
Wait, what's happening to us on the broadcast? We've like changed.
What?
Look on the output on an OBS.
No, it's fine. I think.
Really? On my screen, we've gone really, really small.
No.
Was it just on Hans's? What the hell? Let me refresh. On Hans's, is this a new way Twitch is doing ads? What the hell is this? I'm just going to refresh. Okay, so Hans is playing against Wesley. What's this opening called? Alex, do you know what this is called? I don't.
So this is the what? G3? It's English. Something English.
So you start. So he started with 1c4. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Oh yeah, he did. Sorry. Oh yes, it's the English opening. That's embarrassing. I'm English. I thought he started with 1g3. I thought he went 1g3 and then transposed into 1c4. Makes sense.
Okay, we have.
So I wonder. I mean,
we have Neiman again.
You still there? Did it glitch?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me, right? Can you hear me, Alex?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, like I don't know too much about the English. I bet there's something about like a light squared strategy or something in the English because it's I was watching Simon Williams on English on Chessable, and I understood some things. I know the English is a really good opening, but I don't know how advanced it is with theory. Do you book up much on theory against openings like the English, Alex, or were you mostly scared about, like, as for black pieces, are you mostly focused on 1e4, 1e d4, or do you look at things like the English?
Yeah, I know a little bit of the English, and honestly, I don't like it. I hate when someone plays me the English, but
You don't like the English?
no, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. Come on.
No.
Why don't you like it?
Why? Because I don't know the the themes. I and I can't be what I
Yeah.
like. I can't do what I like uh, with the English. It's like I like to play G6, Bishop G7, and try to play D6, and it's not the same because uh, they didn't play D4, C4, E4, or I don't know. Like I have to change my plans, and I don't like that.
You ever change your plans?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always frustrating when someone plays an opening which you're not familiar with, which is maybe
Exactly.
like honestly that might be a really good reason to play the English. I think Hans is thinking here. I mean, I'm very confused what Ding's doing. I mean, there's a knight on C3 and there's a knight on E3. I mean, what is this? Does this make sense? Do you know anything about the theory here, Alex? Like,
No.
presumably this is theory, but like this is weird to me.
Most more than theory here, I think is like uh, the position. I mean, there are some openings. What matters is the I can't explain like the position, but it's not the theory. It's like bishop here, and it doesn't matter when. It's difficult to explain, but
You,
I
yeah, you think that the move order doesn't matter as much?
yeah exactly the move.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
I mean,
maybe I'm wrong.
yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to be on these guys' level of theory. I think Hans is, if you can see on his camera, he's really focusing here. I quite like his shirt. He's got his Joker shirt on. That's quite awesome. Do you, what would you wear, Alex, if you were going to be playing in the Champions Chess Tour? Do you think clothing makes a difference in your performance? Is it like how confident you feel? Some people might wear a suit, go really formal. Some people might just go really relaxed. What would you do, formal or relaxed?
I think relax.
Relaxed.
It's more important to feel comfortable. I think
Yeah, for sure.
if you are
I-
playing.
I'm actually going halfway today, so I've got this fancy shirt on that makes me look like a commentator, but beneath I'm just wearing shorts. I'm just wearing shorts. Gotta chill. Gotta chill. Halfway. Although you'll never know by the camera, so I'm going to keep pretending I'm professional. That's what I'd do. That's my answer. If I was playing in the Champions Chess Tour, I would wear like a suit on the top half and just shorts, for the rest. Looking professional, but actually just total chill and drinking tea.
Tea.
It's good. I still want chocolate though. Really want chocolate. And Game Biz said in the chat we should have like a separate fund. What do you think about that, Alex?
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Do you think we should have like a chocolate fund so people can like send us chocolate bars?
It will be amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. I'm looking at the total and for the UNICEF, and we're passing 13,000 now, which is like incredible. So thank you everyone for donating. Past 51% of the total goal that the Champions Chess Tour is trying to reach,
Beautiful.
which is just insane to get like over 50% of the way in one day. I mean, people are almost too generous. That's really incredible. Thank you, everyone. Alex, what do you think? Keep talking. What's happening?
Well, I think think maybe the next move is try to develop the bishop, but how? Um, maybe b3 or try to do a3 before bishop b2. I don't know.
So you're talking about the dark squared bishop for the white pieces,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we need to develop that bishop.
So I mean, if you go b3, that's quite nice because you want to develop the bishop onto b2, x-raying the queen, and providing some long-term pressure on g7. That's quite interesting. Whenever you push the b pawn though, and that you don't have a c pawn, you have to be aware that you're weakening some squares. It makes it easier for black to maybe bring his knight to b4 at some point. Maybe it's harder to kick. I mean, maybe it's something you want to think about. I don't know. I mean, for me, this position, my main annoyance as white is actually the e pawn, black's e pawn. That's really annoying to me. I would love to go queen c2 here to apply some pressure. So maybe he'll go a3. You know, a3 to stop the knight from. Yeah.
Ah,
and
a3.
a3.
Sorry.
Yeah, a3 is quite interesting because you want to stop the knight from getting.
Sorry.
Oh no, he goes for this one, so he does go for this. So Alex, you called the move. So he goes b3.
Well, no. Oh, no, he played a3. Good.
Oh, he played a3.
Yeah, no,
Did he?
no, b3.
Oh, so I was right. Oh my god, I just called Ding Liren's move. Okay, who in the chat said I don't know how to commentate? Who are you? Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Exactly.
Sense.
Yeah, makes sense
Because
you want to get
want to play here, right, with your queen, or
exactly,
oh,
exactly.
or and then this.
Yes, exactly. Because like I was saying, the downside with playing b3 at the beginning is that you're actually weakening that b4 square. So by going a3 first, you're protecting that vital square, stopping the knight from getting back into the game, and you're preparing queen c2, which is really nice because you want to get rid of that nasty e pawn with
b4.
black hands. Yeah, b4 as well is nice, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, or even rook b1, right? Rook b1, b4, and start pushing on that b file. So okay, so Han's going to go into the tank here and think for a little while. He moves a rook. Pretty understandable. Should we quickly look at another game, just very quick? Oh, okay, whoa, it goes b4 already. The moves are flying. Okay, let's go to another game really quick, just really quick. Let's see how Magnus is doing against Eric Hansen. Of course, we're caring about. I'd say we have a bias for players from the continent of America. I would say that's. I would say it's pretty reasonable, and also Magnus just wins all the time, man. It's boring. Magnus, stop winning. Stop winning. If Eric wins this, that would just be incredible. Like if Hansen could just win this game, that would just be like, I don't know. I'm always supporting the underdog, more or less. Occasionally I don't, but like, it's just fun to support a player who's having an uphill battle. And here you have to wish for Hansen to have something, like even a draw, because it just, I don't know. I love Magnus, by the way, but it's just Magnus winning every game. You have to go against Magnus. If he's winning all the time, you have to be. I don't know. That's the way my brain works.
But why? If he's good, he's good.
Yeah, but you want drama, right? Like I want drama. I want stuff to happen.
Make chess great again.
Oh no, you can't say it like that.
Sorry.
Oh, You just spoiled what? Oh, okay. Next position. I'm disgusted. Next
What?
position. I'm disgusted. Next position. Oh God.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Too far, Alex. We just went too far.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What more?
Um, you want to take a quick look at Duda?
Duda?
What looks interesting? I don't know. Is Duda's interesting?
Yeah, I like, maybe, with the Richard report.
I'm gonna call a draw. I think this is a draw. And not because of
What
the
do you
ancient
mean?
evaluation.
Oh, it's a draw. There are
Just
queens
because
there, Louis.
I don't know. Okay, the rating difference is pretty big. Like obviously, Duda's is like a better player, but like, yeah.
Okay,
Do you
they
see what I mean?
change.
You see what I mean? It's just, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So should we see what Hans is doing?
Okay, let's back with Hans.
I knew he was going to trade queens, and I guarantee that's going to be a draw. Wow. This is developing. So can we go back to where we were before we stopped to see what happens?
So
Okay, so
here.
push. Yeah. So that move is a little bit. It's a it's a bit hard to figure out why. Is it just like that expansion by white is good? Maybe it's just good. Like, should we see what the next move is, Alex?
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. Yeah, we are. Here we are.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe maybe Hans has let white's pawns get too far up the board. Maybe. Maybe that's why the engine feels that it's a little bit better for white. But I don't know.
I think Hans want to try something. Okay. The queen is red right now. He has to
Yeah,
move the
like
queen. But where? Mm.
I don't even know what I feel about this position. I have no
Maybe
idea.
here?
I'm running out of pretending to know what I'm talking about. In this position, no clue.
But what about this pawn?
What happens if he takes air?
Yeah.
Surely there's a fork or something, and then bishop takes.
Okay. This happened.
It happened.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Go back. And then what? Bishop? I'm not sure about this.
So just a reminder to everyone again, we're raising money for UNICEF, for charity cup. I'm going to post the link in the chat. If you'd like to donate, please do. We're currently passing $13,000 just for today, which is like really huge. So thank you to everyone in the chess community for supporting the Champions Chess Tour in this initiative. And we're covering Hans's games along with looking at some others.
Should we go back here? Oh no, wait.
Yeah, we can check out some other games. I think this basically, but what I'm saying is this position's like really double-sided. I don't know. There's no like obvious things to me. There's just like I don't know what you think.
Ding is thinking if take the pawn.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
The well, it doesn't look terrible.
Maybe if he takes the pawn, uh, can give a little of life to Hans.
Mm.
But how? How?
Should we check out one of the others quickly?
Yeah. Okay. This one. Prananda. Oh, how do you pronounce their name? His name?
I'm not too sure actually.
Pragnanda. Pragnanda.
Oh, Prague. Yeah, Pragnanda.
Prague.
Prague. Yeah, Prague is a good way of saying it. So Prague is just good here. Do you think the pawn on A4 is just completely a goner at some point? Do you think that pawn's gonna be taken?
Which pawn? The pawn of A4.
Of on A4? Does that look weak in any way?
Yeah, yeah, it looks weak. But I'm not too sure if it is worth to go to take that pawn right now. Maybe later. Yes.
I mean, I go like knight C2, knight B4. Try get my knight into C6 maybe. I don't know.
I like your idea. Okay, double the rook, or maybe this one.
Yeah, because that knight's really
I
got to
don't
get
know.
in the game at some point. It's just a matter of timing. To when it moves. So black's moving his king towards the center, trying to get a bit more active.
I like it. I still liking your idea.
You like my idea?
Yeah, maybe. I like. I like this bishop too.
Yeah, that bishop's great. But the black light square bishop is definitely like holding back some advancements.
H5. Why?
That's a bit weird.
H4.
Did the engine like that move? I'm confused by it.
No, the engine says
It
don't.
didn't.
No.
No. It's a little bit weird.
C5.
I guess maybe black felt that he was in a bit of a zugzwang situation. He couldn't really move anywhere. I would just take the knight, maybe, and then push c6. Maybe, I don't know. At least you get a pass pawn. Okay, so he doesn't even take the knight. He just plays c6. Yeah, that's even better. Because c6 is like pass pawn. Pretty good. I'm still interested about how his knight's going to come into the game. Yeah, like knight c4 is looking juicier, right?
Mm.
Should we go back to Hans?
Yeah, let's go back with Hans.
Looks like Pragnanda's going to have an advantage on that one. So, wow, okay, so Hans is actually...
Taking the pawn.
Yeah. Wait, so did what happened? Did Ding
No.
did do the exchanges? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't take the pawn. He played d3.
Yeah.
And now.
So I'm liking it for Hans here, guys. I'm liking it. Dare I say it? Because he's up on time. His position is at least equal. Like, okay, it's still early on in the game. But, I mean, against Ding Liren, you can't absolutely hate his position, right? As black. Or what do you think? Do you like this position as black or no?
I'm not sure. I think not so much.
No?
No.
Someone in the chat just said Ding took a really long time for that last move. Yeah, he did. Why didn't you like the position for black?
Why? Because he has a pawn down, and it's not enough. I think it's for white. I think it's easy to bring the pieces back to the castle, because I think Hans will try to do something like.
But what about bishop h3 here? Maybe trying to exchange off a light square bishop. Because I just want to play knight g4 as black to try get in a checkmate. But the light square bishop is a vital protector of a white king. So maybe, I don't know, maybe bishop h3 trading off the bishops might be good. But you think white can come back and protect in time?
Yeah, exactly. I think.
Yeah, I mean that white's h pawn and can do a lot of defending.
Wait a minute, the engine says bishop g4 here.
The engine says what?
Bishop g4.
Bishop g4.
Oh.
Oh, and Hans played it.
Yeah.
What did he think of bishop h3? Can you play it and see what it says?
I can play. Give me a minute. A second. Here it is.
So it hates it. Damn, I would have played that. Does it say why it's bad? What's the next move?
The next move
Can you
is
take us down
e3. So now threat to change queens, change bishops, and it's a pawn out. So that's why.
Okay. That's why. So
I think it's interesting what Hans did, because he moved first here to provoke white to play here, and this bishop doesn't look good now behind the pawns. I'm sorry for the arrows.
Yeah, that's really true. And also we found out that my move didn't make sense because of e3, right? And by playing bishop g4, you're preventing white from playing e3 temporarily. Because now e3, if he plays e3 here, it doesn't force a queen exchange, right? So, but yeah, you're right. It's interesting how he provoked it. Went forwards, then went backwards.
Yeah, but pawn is a pawn. Now the bishop is threatening the knife, other move with.
So you trying to tell me that you're on Ding's side here?
I'm sorry that I'm seeing the pawn right now here.
Okay. Okay, you play as Ding, I'll play as Hans. I see how it is. I see how it is. No, that's an interesting thing we discovered though. Like like even though my move wasn't good, it's like if I had continued my full process far enough, you can see how maybe a bishop g4 can be found because you want to prevent e3 and the queen exchange. Like in some ways, the black queen is a little bit stuck, right? It doesn't have that much freedom. It can't really go anywhere if it's attacked. Would you try trap the queen if you were Ding here? I would. I would try and trap it. It looks so trappable right now. No?
Yeah, but how? Wait.
Like obviously it can't be trapped, but that's something that I'd be trying to do. In a position like as a patzer, I would, because like it doesn't have any squares. It has one square it can move to for black queen, right? So okay, so rook comes in. White brings in the knight. What happens if Hans takes the knight? Alex.
If he did it. So now he has. Come on, he recuperate the bishop. The pawn, sorry.
Yep. So he's got the pawn back, you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. The pawn back.
So I'm just gonna make some notes here. So like game one, Hans drew, right?
Wow.
And game.
So now this pawn is horrible here.
Sorry, I missed some moves. Can you just go back a second? I want to see. Yeah, from here. Takes. And this is the current position. I think Hans has got this. Look at the engine. Look at the vibe. Look at the vibe.
And Ding doesn't have time as well.
And Ding doesn't have time. He's got 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
You know, this broadcast, I just want to say, we only operate on high frequencies. We're not. If you want to watch the show, you can't watch on the lower frequencies. And Hans is playing on the high frequencies right now. These are really high frequencies. I'm loving this. This is awesome. I want him to win this. I think we want Hans to win this. I don't know if he can, but like this is nice for Hans. Like if he wins this game, he's going to be an incredible. Like Hans beating Ding Liren. I mean, seriously, Ding. Like people think he's better than Magnus. Like this is incredible. Like even if Hans loses this or it's a draw, just to be in this position against Ding Liren, like this is solid. And I think Hans knows it. He's going into. He should really use his time here, as he has time. There's only 1 minute on the clock for Ding, which is just nothing.
Yeah.
What's your argument now, Alex? How's Ding gonna win this?
No. Now I'm back with Hans.
You're back with Hans.
Yeah.
Oh wow. When Hans is going to come on for an interview later, and I'm going to tell him that you were against him on the Ding game.
Don't say that,
No.
please.
No, I'm just kidding. Hans, I don't even want to look at any other games right now. I want Hans to crush him. It's possible.
It's possible. Hans, focus. Play. I don't know. Let me think. Okay, the queen is threat right now. So we have to
Let's
move
face
the
it,
queen.
the chat. The only way Hans is going to win this is if the chat donates more money to UNICEF. It's the only way.
Oh my god. Wow.
The chat, come on, the chat. You got to be behind it. You got to be behind this. What happened?
Did you see that? Wow, this is incredible.
I looked. What happened?
Hans took the
Hans
pawn of.
took.
Yes, is the pawn of e2 check. Then knight takes and boom.
What happens if queen takes? What happened if queen takes?
If we take queen takes.
He just takes the knight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So knight takes, queen takes for rook. Let's get to the current position. Oh my god! Hans has got this, man. Is this happening?
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh boy. The training is paying off.
Now what is 13 here, Javier?
Man, I'm stoked, man. Hans is crushing Ding Liren. Is anyone in the chat hyped right now? It's just me. This is amazing.
Hans?
Really solid. Can you take it?
Maybe.
Can you show us what happens?
A ver, if takes, and it's not made because we have here the bishop. What is the next move? Here or here?
Yeah, I feel it might give some chances to white because there's some back ranks at least somewhere there. But like, it definitely think Hans is considering, right?
Yeah, maybe Hans has to wait a little bit to take one other move.
I'm tempted to ask you what the engine says. I don't know how easy it is for you to check, but I'd be very tempted to know what the killer is.
The engine says double the rooks, maybe rook d7.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's really quite natural, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because the white is stuck. Okay. What did he play?
What happened?
c4.
No! No, dude! Oh!
Knight g3.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Ugh.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. So now what?
Oof.
It's 2 pieces for the rook. It's not bad, man.
Man, if he just doubled there. Oof. I know we're using an engine. I know we're using an engine. If the chat is still positive, come on, Hans, come on. But I mean, oof. Big advantage. I'm getting emotional. I didn't think I'd say this, but I feel emotional about a chess game.
I believe you.
Well, let's look at other games. Let's go on other games for a second.
No, what do you mean we go to the?
I care about Hans, man. I want.
We stay here.
That was so close, man. I'm sorry, Dink. Sorry for supporting Hans so vigorously. Okay, so ding is just like, gimme your c pawn. Gimme. And what happens if black takes the bishop, Alex?
If black takes the bishop, okay, he took the bishop. Wow. Look that.
Come on, Hans. Come on, man.
Now Hans is winning. No. Yeah.
Takes a pawn. Oof.
King h8. Look the times. We can't move to other game. We have to watch this game.
Yeah, we have to, but the time is really almost equal now.
Okay.
Come on, Hans. Come on, man. I still believe. Oh my God, come on.
What?
We got this. Team Hans. Take the pawns. Take him.
He took the pawn.
The pressure. The pressure. Man, it's tough. You know, if you had to be a bit of a pressure Hans is feeling, you can see it on his face.
Oh my God, other
He's
pawn.
looking at his clock.
In the back.
He's looking at his clock. Other pawn. He's gonna be
Yeah,
other
I
pawn in
think.
the back.
Wait. But what happened
This is
with
incredible.
the bishop? It depends. Queen where?
This is incredible.
No, he.
Okay, so he's not gonna exchange queens, right? He's just gonna take another pawn.
No, wait, the bishop.
The bishop?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So he has to protect it.
Yeah, has to protect or move. Yes. Or change queens.
So queen a3 seemed pretty forced. My God.
Yeah. Now what?
It's then the bar. I don't know what the. Oh my God. Oh my God! Come on, Hans. This is amazing. Everyone's praying. Everyone praying in the chat. Who cares what's going on with Hans' hair? Focus on the game. What's the power in his hair? Who cares about his hair, guys? Chess gods? What? Okay, the viewers are going up. We've gained like 2,000 viewers.
What?
Oh, really? It was like 15. It was like 15. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I like that move. Bishop
You like that
B2.
move? Oh man, come on! This is so juicy. The time is so low. Ding's got 10 seconds.
Okay. Now I think he wants to bring, yeah, the rook here. Bishop.
Bishop there. Is that good?
I don't know. It's my idea. No, it's not good.
I like the idea, but there's some dangerous threats here. Because Black's king is not very safe. Like there could be a back rank checkmate if Hans makes a mistake. Other than that, this seems pretty juicy.
Ooh.
Hans just got to watch out. Come on.
Okay, blunder
Come
here.
on. Where? What happened?
Yeah, rook c2.
I missed it.
Yeah, I knew this.
c2?
No!
Rook c2! Rook c2! Is it rook c2? Is that the best move?
Rook d2 or rook c2. I think it's the
Rook
same.
c2. c2.
How he defends? Okay, now.
Rook d2. Rook d2. Rook d2.
Okay, now rook f2 and then rook c1 and okay.
Oh my god.
Knight f1
Hans Niemann.
takes. And if takes, mate.
Hans Niemann. I'm waking up the neighbors.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Hans won.
Hans won.
I
Hans
think.
Niemann beat Ding Liren with the black pieces. Sorry, I'm so hyped. I just think maybe I'm overrating Ding. Maybe Ding's not that good.
No, of
But,
course it's good.
I don't know. I'm really hyped. I'm really hyped.
Should we watch other game?
No, I'm going to bed after that. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Oh, you can do the commentary. I'm just gonna sleep.
No.
Oh my god.
We'd be not the same.
That was incredible. I've been so excited.
Yeah. Maybe we watch other game? What about...
Yeah, go on. Go on, man. Oh, man. Great win.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just recovering. Just recovering from the ups and downs there. So, I mean, that's a great score for Hans, because the first game, he drew against Eric Hansen. Second game, nice win against David Anton. Third game, beats Ding Liren. I mean, that's a pretty good situation to be in my view. Should we look at Lee Quem?
I think you have a right, Louis.
With a raid?
Yes, right, sorry.
Raiding. Chess Dojo! Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you, Chess Dojo. Shout out to Chess Dojo. Here from Chess Dojo. What's up, guys? Coaster was doing the commentary last time on the show. Coaster is a legend. I don't know if it was Coaster streaming or if it was Jesse or one of the other guys at Chess Dojo. But everyone go follow Chess Dojo. Really.
What? Oh my god. I'm losing Louis. I'm losing you, Louis.
And go follow. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just saying everyone go follow Chess Dojo. Amazing channel.
Okay.
Can we see Lee Quay Lem?
Who?
Lee Quem?
Oh.
Because he was leading the tournament in the last round, and I'm curious to see how he's doing. After we've seen Hans...
But he already drew, Louis.
You already drew? Can we see?
Okay.
Chess Dojo live. Okay, there you go. Oh my god, I can't spell.
What?
I'm misspelling everything wrong. Okay, third time lucky. There we go. Got the show out. Okay.
Okay.
So it was a draw. So do we have any other results? Is the round over, Alex? What's going on?
No, Carlsen is still playing and also Rapport against Duda.
Okay, so Carlsen's game looked like a draw, right?
Yeah, I think.
So how about the other one?
I think. Wait. Rapport Duda. Okay, this end game.
So what do you think? What about this one?
This looks very equal for me. Yeah.
It's a long game, right? 86 moves.
Yeah. To a rapid game. For a rapid game.
So you think this one's most likely just going to draw out? The engine thinks so as well. It seems pretty easy
Yeah, well,
for these guys. I mean,
let me look to.
one of the reasons is because they have the same colored square bishops. If it was opposite colored bishops, maybe there's more of a
No,
chance.
no, it's not like this, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right.
See,
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Chess knowledge has failed me. Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah. So here white has a little advantage, but I think, hmm,
I think not enough. But someone in the chat said I think someone may have been knocking on his door during the last game. So I think someone was actually knocking on Hans's door,
really?
apparently, according to a comment. Don't know if that's true, but maybe Hans was slightly distracted. So I think the round's coming to an end, right?
Yeah.
More or less. This is going to be a draw. The other one's going to be a draw. Should we bring up the standings?
Yeah, we can go to the standings, but don't forget we missed two games.
Yeah.
Um,
We can wait a minute if you want. Up to you. I can't see him yet. Oh my god. I'm hyped. So Hans is in joint first, which is yeah. So a win gets you 3 points, right? A loss gets you 0, and what does a draw get you? 1. What does a draw get you? How many points does a draw get you? Cool. Let me just uh absolutely. I just gotta respond to one message real quick. So sorry, I'm back. Talk, Alex. Talk. What's happening? So the standings. Can we see the pairings for next round? Are they up yet? Yeah, but the pairings. How's the pairing? So the standings look pretty solid. So Hans is really fantastic. Hansen's having a pretty bad performance. Okay, changes. So next round, and these are results. Sorry. So total. Okay, sure. Do you want to read out the results for this round? Which name, sorry? Sorry. Le Liquem? Uh, who you talking about? About Wei Yun. Let me just look. Wait, were you saying game the next round against Vidit? You're talking about Lei or Lee? Yes, yes, she's female. Yes, yes. Nice. And the next round is coming up very soon. Should we go on like a very quick break? Okay, awesome. We're going on a quick break, everyone. We'll be back very soon to cover Hans's next game in the Champions Chess Tour, Charity Cup. See you soon. Yo, everyone, what's up? Welcome back to round. What round is it, Alex? Four? Three?
Round 4.
Round four of Meltwater's Champions Chess Tour Charity Cup. My name is String Dog, and I'm here with Miss Chess, Women's Candidate Master Alexandra Prado. We're doing some commentary and we're covering Hans's games, as well as taking a look at some of the other players as well. But I'd say we definitely have a strong bias towards Hans here. We're doing a charity stream. If you'd like to donate to UNICEF, you can hit donate and you can go to the Champions Chess Tour page. I can post a link in the chat where you can donate towards Ukraine, which is and so far we've been doing really well there. We've had over 13,000 donations, so I really appreciate everyone supporting that Chess 24 and Champions Chess Tour. Hans drew in the first game against Eric Hansen. In the second game, he beat David Anton, and in the third game, he destroyed. Okay, he didn't destroy it. Okay, I'm going to say he destroyed Ding Liren. I'm pretty happy about that. I got very excited. I had to calm down. Alex said, "We need to take a break because you're just too crazy, Louis," and it's true. And now we're back and we're in round 4. And okay, Hans is playing against Gwen Jones here, a very strong English grandmaster. Alex, what's Hans's chances here? He's got the white pieces. Can he win?
So what opening is this? Is Spanish opening?
Yeah, I think it's the. Is it the Morphe variation? I think this is called the Morphe variation of the Spanish.
Yeah.
Unless I'm just making that up. I might be making it up. Who cares? It's a Spanish. I'm just posting in the chat.
I like this line when the bishop takes 9 and 6/6.
Yeah, and black takes away from the center in these sort of lines. Black's developing his queen. To me, this is already looking a little bit more drawish. Maybe I'm just calling draws too much here. But to me, Jones is playing a little bit boring for me. I don't know. For me, maybe I'm just too aggressive in chess. But to me, I just got a good. Thank you for subscribing. By the way, we had a subscribe on Hans's channel.
Yeah, and also I can read a commentary of US versus UK, Louis.
Yeah. You can ask what side I'm on.
Yeah. Tell us.
You know what side I'm on. At least for this match. No, I have a slight American bias. I'm a bit like Richard Hammond.
He has a crush.
Yeah. I have a crush?
With America.
With America?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll stop here. I think you have a crush with Britain. I think you like England.
Yes, because I never been in USA.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure that will change, right?
Oh.
So you think New York is a cool place to visit in the US?
For sure, yeah. Everyone wants to go there, and I think there are other places beautiful too there.
Absolutely. And should we check out another game real quick?
Yeah, we can. But wait. Which game do you want to?
Do you see any interesting matchups? Any good pairings we could check out?
A ver, let me see.
How about Ding Liren versus Magnus Carlsen? How about
Oh,
that one?
the one of the world versus the number 3.
Yeah. Ding's number 3, is he?
Yeah,
Wow.
if I'm not wrong, yes.
I'm still thinking about Hans's victory. I think I've been like disabled as a commentator. I just can't even talk anymore. I'm just in shock. Well, not shock, but I'm very happy. I'll put it that way. I think the haircut has definitely improved his play. Don't know how, but I don't know if Magnus Carlsen has had a haircut recently. Because in this position, it's a little bit equal. I think, you know, Ding's putting some pressure on them pawns, H pawn. Magnus is just chilling. He still has to develop his queen side. We're yet to see how he's going to do that. To me, like...
Short castle, I think. Maybe for white, a short castle.
You think white should short castle?
Yeah. Well... Yeah, I think
he has to, right? I think it's way too dangerous to castle on the queen side, and there's not much benefit. Like in another position, when you want to get a rook to d1, but you got an open d file, maybe castling long makes sense. Okay, he's moving the bishop back. That's interesting. Maybe he's preemptively seeing knight b6. I don't know, but he's blocking the square for his knight to develop by going back to e2, so maybe he wants to go knight h3. Does that make sense? Or
yeah, makes sense. But
maybe?
It's a little bit weird to go to c4 and then to e2.
Yeah, and then go back. I don't understand that.
Yeah. So maybe we can do this a little bit interestingly.
Sure.
So maybe you can do something if Hans passed to the quarterfinals.
Oh, you want to bet on?
Yeah.
Should we go back to Hans's game as we're talking about him, and we haven't seen in a while? So what do you want me to? So you want me to accept a punishment if Hans doesn't win?
Yeah, and maybe you can give some ideas. I can think about it, or you can help me. The chat can help me.
I mean, I've done that before. I've done like I can't remember what I've done. I think I haven't done the ice bucket challenge. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Like but I don't know. I don't think the ice bucket challenge is very difficult.
No.
We can think about it. I mean, the obvious bet is if Hans doesn't make it to the quarterfinals, I will shave my head the same way.
No.
The same way that Hans has. But I don't think I'm prepared to be honest. Like, I don't know. I think Hans gonna do it. Like, I mean, this game here is an easier matchup for Hans compared to the Ding game, obviously. But Gwaine is not an easy opponent. I feel this position is a little bit like from the beginning, like this kind of opening is a little bit more positional, a little bit slower. So I think we're going to be seeing a different game from Hans here. When the last one was very tactical, this one's going to be a little bit slower. Hans is taking in some serious water right now. Interesting how he's went from a coffee to the water. I'm going to make a note about that because we're going to be interviewing him later. Because I'm curious if coffee has an effect, water has an effect. I don't know. What would you be drinking, Alex?
Water.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the water, because I'm playing and.
Okay. What would you be drinking if you were commentating?
um, tea.
Wow.
No, I'm joking. I think well, beer, maybe?
Beer? Are you telling me you're drinking beer right now?
No.
I wasn't very convincing. That was not very convincing. I am not convinced. Who in the chat? Who in the chat believes she's drinking tea? See, what I used to do on stream when I was streaming is I'd drink apple juice all the time. That was the way I'd done it. I'd be like, man, if I lose this game, I'll do a shot of apple juice.
Apple
Which is
juice.
that. Yeah. Yeah. But no, I think that I'm enjoying the show. I'm glad we're having some fun and following these awesome games. And I hope everyone in the chat's finding us entertaining and playing along with us.
And we had Patrick earlier. Don't forget that.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I think Patrick is actually going to watch some. I can't wait to have Patrick back on the show on Monday. So Patrick, for those of you who weren't here for the beginning of the show, Patrick JMT is this really cool YouTuber. He has this mathematics focused YouTube channel. He's actually going to be doing the show with us. He actually just can't make it for the first few days, so we're going to be running the show for the beginning. But yeah, from Monday onwards, we're going to have Patrick with us, and we're also going to get some guests, which is exciting. And if you're watching this and you're famous and you want to be a guest, let us know. We're all trying to create as much hype around this tournament because it's an awesome tournament, and also we want to raise as much money as we can for Ukraine. So if you'd like to donate, again, the Champions Chess Tour is doing a really cool campaign with UNICEF. I can post the link in the chat again. If you'd like to donate, please do. And you can support all the great things UNICEF are doing for Ukraine. And talking about that, they've just crossed 15,000.
Whoa, 15,000.
Yeah, which is really good. And we've contributed to that as well on this show. So thank you so much for being here for that. And I see Hans is again drinking more water. Lots of water drinking. I think this is the most water I've seen consumed in a chess game in a very long time.
So here in this position, if check maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
He played. This square is important.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is one of these positions that I'd sorry, 1 second, just moving mouse. This is one of those positions where I really want to hear Yasser Seirawan do a lecture. I watched a lecture by Yasser Seirawan before in the Rue Lopez in the Berlin endgame. Do you know the Berlin endgame, Alex?
No, I don't know the Berlin endgame.
So the Berlin endgame. Maybe you don't know the English
yeah.
translation of it. It's just like an endgame which you get in the Rue Lopez, like all the time. There's some really important draws there. I watched a lecture on St. Louis by Yasser Seirawan in the Rue Lopez, and it was just one of the greatest lectures. Yasser's just so great. So in a position like this, I would call on Yasser immediately because this is a subtle position. This isn't something where you're going to rush and get a checkmate very quickly. This is a slow positional strategic game. Like, I don't know. I don't know particularly know who's got the advantage of it. There's tons of little plans. So you think that the square on f4 is good, Alex?
Yeah. So the black will try to take even the d4 or f4 square with the knight, but we have a knight defending that. So I think black is preparing c4. Pawn
Yeah.
c4. And I don't know because this knight, I'm not sure. That's not, and this knight has to defend. Okay, I don't know.
I mean, c4 certainly, like if white plays c4, that certainly stops black playing c4. However,
No, if white plays c4, this
the pawn
pawn,
attacks
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Immediately. I was gonna say that if white played c4, that it would be giving the d4 square to black like forever. But you're right. Like you can't play c4 in this position. So maybe b3 would stop it as well.
Yeah, maybe.
What else would stop it? What about knight c3?
Nice. No, I think we have to. Wow, look that move. King e3.
Or that's another way of stopping it. Hans is fearless.
What happened if c4? Okay, he played it. Knight g4. Take the knight, makes sense. Makes sense, maybe.
I'd be scared taking the knight because it does open up the rook on f1 onto our pawn on f6. Maybe. Should we quickly check out another game as this has still got quite a lot of time left?
Okay. We can check Ding and Carlsen. I think it's a good game.
Whoa, Ding has got an advantage.
Okay. Think. Why? Alright, 3 pawns, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1 pawn up. Or not. Wait, not those 3. No. Equals.
So the position is it that so black is down a rook but up a bishop, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we see the pawn pushing, attacking the pawn and the knight. So the knight's either got to move or he's got to take, or create a counter threat. It's not really any counter threat, so I give the feeling that he's probably going to move his knight, maybe, but it's not really that many good squares. I mean, knight g1 is a move. It's either knight g1 or bishop, or sorry, pawn takes g4, right? They're the moves.
Yeah, we can take here. And then if takes, I would like to take. And then knight here and try to push the pawn.
Someone in the chat says, Riz says it reduces anxiety and stress, drinking water. Coffee is the opposite. Brain fuel would hands down be MCT oil. Coconut oil as well, he's mentioning. So some interesting science in the chat. I'm drinking some water as well. Alex is drinking tea. Oh man, I need chocolate. There's another way about it. As a when you're doing streaming, commentating, and stuff like this, like there's one point where you just need shot. Whoa, what's happening at Hans's game?
I told him.
Goes not it's Hans' position.
He took the
Hans
pawn.
just pulled a really funny face. No, the Hans game.
Ah, wait.
Hans just pulled a really weird face. I wonder if chocolate would be good for chess.
D4.
This isn't. Maybe that's an excuse to eat more chocolate. It's good for your chess.
I like D4.
Yeah.
So what happens if takes rook? I think rook is better. Yeah, rook. Rook takes. And then the knight takes the other rook. And then it looks good, but he didn't. So maybe we can...
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe to play c3, but I don't like too much because the knight goes to this square and I don't like. So maybe...
What about knight c3? No,
No.
you didn't lose a pawn.
See.
Can you take the pawn on f6?
No. Oh, knight f2. If you take, you lose your knight.
But then you take his knight?
But this rook is hanging.
No, it's protected by the other rook.
Ah, yeah.
But,
You're right.
But the issue is that then rook would take the f3 pawn, right? That'd be the problem with that line.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be the problem. So
Okay.
instead he goes knight back.
I'm back. He can still yeah, he took the pawn. It was important to take with the rook.
And do you think these exchanges benefit white because of the king's positioning? Like the king is really central for white. So if all the pieces came off the board, surely white is just winning. Like, because the king is just so far up the board compared to black's king.
Yeah, what is threatening here?
He's threatening the b2 pawn, right?
Yeah, but maybe, okay, bishop, direct rook.
Well, that's a weird move, right?
Now that knight has to go back, so no, it's not the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great move, but I wouldn't. I would just pull like b3, just push for pawn. But I guess he'd be giving up the c3 square. That'd be pretty horrible. So, a true grandmaster move. Rook b1. That's something that like my strength is just never gonna see.
If Hans win this match, he will be leader of the tournament, right?
Yeah. Well, I think he is joint leader right now. So he would still be joint leader if he wins this match, but we'd have to see how other people perform. Then maybe we can go to the standings.
Who the difference of time? Look, 11 minutes against almost 5. Okay.
The time is great. Hans has just played extremely well so far in the Chairty Cup, which is which is really great to see.
I like how he's playing. Maybe to go here, here.
I like that. That's nice. You want to get into d5, right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, d5.
Yeah.
Oof.
This must be tiring for the chess players, you know. Like because when I usually watch for the Champions Chess Tour, I just pop on his show, crack open a beer, and just listen. But if you're doing this commentary, it's pretty tiring, you know. You're like you're here, you're talking all the time, you're in the zone, and no doubt the chess players are playing right now and feeling like 10 times the amount of pressure, 10 times the amount of concentration. There's a lot going through their minds right now, and I think Hans is staying really cool, calm, and collected. You know, I think that the time advantage is a really important factor, as you said, Alex.
Of course, it's important.
But how is he going to get his rook active? Because Hans's rook is like really inactive right now.
I think it's not too important right now because the other rook is not active too. So he's going slow with the knights and the king, because also the knight, the black knight, is like not in a good situation square. So if the knight moves, the rooks move, and the other rook can't go easy to the white side.
It's true, yeah. And there's also a lot of pawns, and the pawns next to the knight are very congested. They're not really moving. So maybe like material-wise, it's pretty equal over there. I mean, white's knights just look really nice, right?
Yeah, I like white. Maybe bishop d7, because I think the idea is to go to f5. He goes anyway. Bishop takes, king takes, and then we take the pawn.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some pins over you have to watch out for a little bit, but like, I think overall it's okay. I think as long as like black doesn't get his knight back in with tempo, then it's all good. But it's about converting, right? This is not. I mean, I would really want to get a knight in d5. I really still like that square. Like knight g to e3, maybe. I don't know.
I like that.
Oh, that's even better. That's even nicer what you played there. That's very nice. Maybe he's going to go knight e3, and then he's going to put the other knight on f5. So just have a protection. Yeah. The issue is if white takes that one. Sorry, black takes that one with the bishop.
It's still good, I think.
Let's go, champ. Says the chat.
We trust here.
So the engine is saying this is just completely winning for Hans. Yeah, getting the rook back in with tempo is really nice. Have to watch out for some knight forks here. Any other thoughts on the position? I mean, it looks like he's going to bring the rook in, maybe.
Yeah, like what happens if knight takes b2?
think he wants to go rook d6 check. Yeah. I mean, if you really want to trade, like rook e6, but I don't know, maybe b3. Or maybe even like e5, you get the pawns pushing. I don't know. There's so many different ideas here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Because now he's threatening knight d6. Wow, that's just totally winning now. Maybe check on the c file.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
check on the c file.
Maybe. Because in rook c8, you can always
play a king b6.
Yeah, and then there's a fork, right? Yeah, there you go. So then after that, knight d6, right?
King can go here, here, and here. But here was very bad.
Yeah. Knight d6 is interesting because I think he wants to get the king up to f5 and march the king up to take that pawn. Or he could go knight e3. I still want it. I don't know. I still want a knight in that d5 square. I don't know if that's still good. Because it's threatening. It's putting pressure on that pawn, on the f pawn. So I would be considering knight e3. Do you have the engine?
Yeah, the engine was saying knight e3. But
Really?
I don't know what happened after takes.
Can I see? Can I see the engine? How come you can't? How come you can see the engine and I can't? I didn't even know how to see it. I see the bar.
No.
But okay.
Okay, rook d7. Rook d7.
I mean, e6. No, sorry, e5. I don't know. It's a little bit complicated now. Like, because I would just hate for the black knight to get back into the game. Like the minute that knight is back into, there you go.
E5.
I'm predicting a lot of moves.
Yeah. Well, down 3.
Thanks. I don't know. I just, well, as soon as that knight gets out, like if that black knight ever got out, then there's some trouble, right?
E5.
Man, it's cold in here. I need to like get like
my
jacket. Yeah, it's getting cold. Is it cold for you?
No, it's fine.
Oh damn it! It's different weather conditions.
Well, here I think black has to be a little careful because we don't want to checkmate, something like that. I'm just imagining something. I don't know. Sorry. Here. No, what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, I can see it as well. There's a potential mating net, right?
I don't know. I'm dreaming.
No, I see what you mean. Like you always want to be looking in case there's something like that.
I really want Hans to win this game.
So do I. If he wins this game, we're just in a really solid
Yeah,
position.
tomorrow will be more relaxed and like, go, go. And
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. In some ways, tomorrow might be more stressed because the standards would be pretty high. I mean, and he'd also be competing. Like, I don't know. Do you think it's best to have an early victory in a tournament like this, or would you rather
I
get
think it's
better as time goes on?
important to have a early victory in a tournament like this because it's like everyone plays with everyone, so I think it's
Yeah,
important.
yeah, yeah. Because I guess
And
if you get gone,
no. Anyway, Hans will play with all the players, and it's good if he has uh, many victories at the beginning. He will be he will feel confident with himself, and I don't know.
yeah. So he will he put? Is it everyone plays against each other once?
Yeah,
Okay. So I I suppose statistically anyone that's got a draw against Magnus um in the first rounds might have a later round advantage because if you draw against Magnus early on, I mean and people lose against Magnus later, like on average you're gonna be gaining more points, right? Maybe. Like you can see how Hans might play really, really well and then lose to Magnus later and then fall back in the stance maybe. I don't know. I can see how it really matters when you're playing against tough opponents in this kind of format where you play everyone once.
yeah, and I think tomorrow is very important because he plays with Magnus, and also, if I'm not wrong, he plays with Liang Wanli, and I said before I like how to play Liang Wanli. He's a really good chess player,
Mm.
and he plays with the two girls to the tournament. I'm not sure. Let me check. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. David Navarra is not a girl. Wait.
Oh, you don't want people to clip that.
Ah, Fefe. No, yes. He, okay, so tomorrow is 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, only one girl.
I see. And here, just to come back to the position, it looks like Hans has definitely got this nice little tactic. Brook takes C3. That's like one of your tactics, Alex.
Well, what happened? I missed.
Um, you see, it's like he's sacrificing the rook, but he's not really. Yeah, no. Keep going forward. The last move that was played. Here, you see?
Oh, I like. Yeah.
Because I know you spotted one of his moves yesterday. Nice move.
Rook G2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is winning for black. Now maybe we take the knight here or the rook here, and then bye.
Yeah. What's important is that
Okay. Mm.
they see me as a total chess noob. I'd be like, oh my god, I've lost. That's why I'd be like, I've blundered everything.
No,
Yeah, I
you
know.
can defend or go here.
Yeah. Can you sack the knight? That just draw.
No, but why you want to sack?
I always want to.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
like I'd
not
rather
worth, I
lose.
think.
I'd rather lose and sacrifice than win and not sacrifice. I just always love the sacrificial route.
Okay. I think he sacked the knight like you want. Yeah.
Yep. So another win for Hans, round 4, and that's the final round for today, if I'm correct.
Wait. Still
What?
playing.
Oh, come on. Hans has got this, man. It's 2 points up. 2 points up. You saying Hans is going to blunder this?
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm not liking this anti-Hans rhetoric.
Uh, what do you mean?
But
I
this,
don't
I don't know. I
anti-Hans.
just get the sense you're not a believer when you say that. I mean, come on. Hans is a grandmaster, man.
Of
This
course.
position,
He's one
of
of the
course,
best players.
in the world, yeah. And yeah, here Hans is going to win. So should we look at another game? That's an incredible result from Hans. So Hans drew his first game and won the other 3 games, which is really great. So, is there anyone else important that we haven't seen?
I think we already seen this game, but I think it's important. I'm going again with Ding against Carlsen, and Ding is totally win here.
Oh my God! Can you show us why he's winning, or at what point this happened? Is it?
Well, that knight on e6 is amazing, and we have the G pawn there advanced.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, wait a minute.
So we saw Hans beat Ding with the black pieces, but Magnus didn't beat Ding with black pieces. Pog.
What?
Do you hear what I said?
No. So I think black is tied in this position. Totally tied. So if he moves the rook, checkmate. Or
yeah, so it swung. You know the terms that swung?
C6 Did you say that?
Yeah. Do you think is rook h7 the winning move?
Maybe a rook. Rook a7. I like.
Rook a7.
Yeah. Oh.
Picking up a pawn. Okay.
C2.
Yeah, this is a nasty position to be in for Magnus. This just hurts. It's just one of those ones you don't want to resign because that sucks.
I think rook a7
and
was a mistake.
You don't really want to play on rook a7?
Yeah, okay. Magnus resigned.
Magnus resigned. Wow. And I'm very curious to see the standings. I'm almost begging you to show us the standings right now, but maybe we watch for the final.
Yeah, we have to watch this game, I think.
Yeah. And is this like a Zhuang situation where Gwen can't move his rook because for promotion he can't move a king because it lets the white king out, so he has to do one of them. He chooses this one, so Hans now is just gonna check him, see what happens after that. I think that was another way of winning, but yeah, in any position like this there's so many different ways to win. Oh, that's interesting.
It's amazing. No. Look this. He can't take because he lose his rook. Check, and then I don't know. Check.
Yeah.
And now this is free. and he's
Wow.
still he can't take the pawn.
That is fancy.
Okay, so Hans won the game.
Yeah, boy.
Well done.
Incredible. Well, big up.
It's over.
Um,
Maybe you can send a message to Hans and ask if he wants to join.
yeah, absolutely. Can you send me a link to the Skype call?
I already sent.
So okay, so I can forward that on to him, right?
Oh wait.
So everyone, so we get, is all the games over, or is there some more? I think there's still Van Forest is still playing, so we'll watch that last game. Could you click on the Van Forest game, Alex? So we can see that one.
Can you give me a second?
Sure.
I don't know how to
So
say it. Send a link here.
no, it's okay, it's okay. Wait, stop, because you're showing your screen. It's okay. I can do it.
Yeah.
I think I'll figure it out. But yeah, so could we look at the last game with Jordan? Well, there's a few games going on. Was it just Jordan? But yeah, if you show that, and I'll reach out to Hans, and we can see if we can get him on the show. So if you'll hang on, Hans might be called on to the other broadcast for the main Oslo studio first, for a quick interview. But we're just going to wait and see what happens. So stick around. We're going to be looking at the last games here, and then interview of Hans. If you have questions for Hans, please post them in the chat. Let us know. I'm really excited to speak to Hans and hear what happened today from his perspective. I think from our perspective as viewers, this was just exceptional, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it was good. So I'm gonna. Yeah, it needs to be updated, right? Vidit's doing very well. We didn't actually see any of Vidit's games, did we? No. We will have to show some other games as we go on. Okay, I can just like add to call. I'm just going to spend some time trying to figure out how to invite someone. We can also go on a break at some point. Maybe you can look and get the invite now, Alex, as your share. Could you take a look in Skype? Okay. Yeah. So who's got questions for Hans? Please post them in the chat. We're just going to wait a minute while we're. No, we don't have to go and be right back right now, because I think Hans is probably gonna go on the main broadcast for an interview before us. So we don't have to go on break right now. We can watch the end of this game. As we have some time. And while we're watching the last game, I'm just gonna reach out to Hans, see if anyone's going. Great. So these are the updated standings. Oh, you want to speak to Ding? I don't think we can after I've been so so like down with Ding. Nothing personal against Ding Liren. Obviously, I was just rooting for Hans, man. But no, I would love to speak to Ding if he wanted to join. But I think we definitely speak to Hans first. Um, Hans and first, let's go. Yeah, I'm waiting for this to update. I don't know if this is the final standings. It says live. It's not yet. Okay. Um, but obviously by this Hans is well up there, which is fantastic. It's strange to me why it hasn't updated. Can we go back to the scene with the chessboard, Alex? You going back?
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
What a day! What a day!
First day.
Yeah, it feels like it's been the whole tournament. It's been crazy, and over 16,000. I see you are. What is Skype? No. We'll wait for him to message us. Yeah. So what a crazy day. We're just saying the last game's come into a close. Just a reminder, we're going to be hanging out here for a little while as we're waiting for Hans to join us. He might quickly pop onto the main tour broadcast to speak to Kaya and David Howell and Ivanka, and is Askild on there as well? I think Askild.
Yeah,
Askild is there. So he might go there first, but he did say he'd come on to speak to us, so we're just going to wait for him to contact us, and we're going to interview Hans about his fantastic performance today. I'd like to thank everyone for watching again, and I just want to remind you that this broadcast, we're raising money for UNICEF for Ukraine, and you can donate on UNICEF on the Champions Chess Tour page. The links are in the chat, and also in Google if you just type UNICEF, but ideally you go for our link. As we're trying, I think the target was 30,000 overall for the Champions Chess Tour Charity Cup, and it's already at 17,000 in day one, which is just like incredible. So the Champions Chess Tour is like 66% of the way along to their goal in like a day, which is great. And due to our stream, which we're doing here, $150 plus of that is from our broadcast, and I'm going to be donating later as well to increase that even more. I think Alex is going to do a donation. So yeah, which is a great thing. And we've been covering Hans games, and we're going to be here every single day covering this tournament.
we will have guests too. Guests.
So Hans is ready to join. Alex, do you want to go on a break?
Yeah, okay. We are
Okay, so we're back. We're joined with Grandmaster Hans Niemann, as you've all been waiting. I think Hans had a pretty good performance today, but we wanted to hear from him. How did it go, Hans? How do you feel?
Well, yeah, this first game, just to clarify, so it's not like that, this move Rook FE8 was a novelty, but Geary played it against Esipenko and Vaikanze this year. So it's a semi-new move, but he actually could have played on. I expected him to play on, but I guess he just wanted a draw. So with black, right? I can get a draw, and I finished the game with 17 minutes. Like I can't really complain, but I was a bit disappointed that he didn't go for the main continuation because again I had prepared some nice stuff, but I guess the next three games were okay. Were
Okay.
very good. Like the win against Anton, a little bit shaky in the opening, but I think I played very well. Ding again, I played very, very well. I slipped up at one moment, but I recovered well, and then Gwaine I think was just perfection. So I'm very happy with the game, the most recent game, because from my perspective, without checking with the computer, I think it was just basically a perfect game.
We've been very impressed with your performance. I was wondering, Alex, if you could bring up the first game on the board, just so we can take a look as Hans is talking about it. So Hans, you say that this draw is well known, and
I guess
part of the spirit?
no, it's well known if you're like a very if you're a grandmaster who knows a lot about openings. It's well known, but
Yeah.
like I would say my knowledge there is not something that's shared by more than 30 people or 20 people.
And you said last time when you joined the show about your preparation and some of the lines which you've been looking at and the depth which you've been going, how confident were you today going into the tournament in terms of your preparation?
Well, I didn't do anything directly before, but obviously I've been working very hard for the past few months, so there's just residual preparation. But in the previous event, obviously I did a lot more, like specifically for the event. But again, the general training I've been doing just paid off, right? So, like in terms of the openings, and everything that happened is just things that I've been working on. But immediately before the tournament, I was just working on my chessable course.
Which is no doubt a lot of work. And is there anything you can tell us about your chessable course really quick, as you mentioned?
Well, I basically have done everything. It's going to be released on Thursday, the 24th.
Wow.
What did all the video basically? I basically recorded all the video in like 3 days. I broke a record for chessable. Fast. So I'm looking forward to that being released. I fully intend to stay in the tournament until it's released, so I can promote it as much as possible. So that's
amazing. I actually got a call from someone at Chessable, and they told me that it was insane about how fast you made that course. Like you kind of just shown up, and then it was just made. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that before.
Yeah, I would say that the Chessable team is very happy with me. And I think they'll also be happy with me after the course is released and a lot of people purchase it.
That's amazing. But like I've been studying a lot on Chessable recently, and I'm excited by your course and actually check it out. So I have a lot of faith in that being a really epic course. So everyone listening, you have to check that one out. Moving on to the second game, Alex, can you bring up the second one?
Yeah.
The draw against Hansen was very understandable.
Yeah, I just sort of knew everything.
Yeah.
I didn't
This
have to
one?
think once in that game. It was just so it's not really a game, right? It's just
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This one, any thoughts about this game?
Yeah, let's go to G5.
Wait a minute.
Move 10. Black. Yeah, G5. Move 10. Yeah, so this was an interesting choice. Yeah, this is discussed in the course, but the move 94 isn't in the course. But yeah, this was bishop G3, H5. I really like this move, bishop to D3. because the idea was really nice. Like let's say h4 here. I play bishop e4, and it's a possibility, but there's also knight h4 first. Okay, knight h4 first. Let's just first look at that.
Sorry,
Instead of
what?
knight h4, g5, g takes h4, and then bishop takes e4,
Bishop takes
e4, e4. And the point is, he has to, let's say pawn takes e4. I have queen g4 check,
Wow.
king h7, queen h5 check, king g7, and then bishop takes h4. And once the queen moves, I actually pick up the bishop on a5. So it's like this, it's so nice. And I saw this and I was like, okay, gotcha, buddy. And okay, anyway, and then I forced, I guess he didn't see the move that he had to play. But anyways, this was a great practical try. So again, this same theme he missed the second time. So if we go back to the game after queen e7.
After queen e7.
Yeah, I take, and then now knight d2. And after h4, he missed bishop h4, pawn takes, and then queen g4, queen h5, queen a5. So this was a really, really nice sort of checking pattern to win the bishop on a5. And it's such a weird... So now, okay, I go back. b5, h4, f4 back. And then I was very happy with what happened here. f4, bishop h2, e5, takes on e5. Apparently, yeah, this was he could have... Yeah, okay, this was a slight mistake, but this is a very complex position. Look at queen g5, queen b3, yeah, and after this, it was just perfect. He didn't have any chance.
Yeah.
Wow. And it goes to show that undefended pieces can be in all sorts of crazy tactics. Like when you were calculating that line and showing us, I wasn't looking at the bishop on a5 whatsoever.
Yeah, you just sort of block it out, right? But the thing is in the course, there's positions where you actually target this bishop through weird. Like this bishop is sort of like. Let's go all the way back. I'll illustrate a point that's in the course. So let's go to move 8 after knight bd7.
8.
8. Yeah, 8. So after black's move, so after bishop e2, the main line is queen e7, not knight e4, queen e7, which is what given. And after castles, best move is c6.
Sorry, what?
Castles.
For some reason I can't castle.
Okay, but anyways,
Just
castles.
touch-
After
touch
c6, after c6 we play queen to a4, and target this bishop. So I knew that this bishop is sort of a target. So yeah, anyways, yeah. Okay, we can go to the next game against Ding. Obviously, I was very happy to beat Ding because he's like #3 player in the world.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
He
this
just
game,
also won his first 2 games as well.
this game, Hans, I got way too excited about. I was like, if you would have seen me, I was,
Screaming.
yeah, I was over roof for this one.
Yeah, but I was also putting quite a bit of pressure on Ding in our game in the Air Things Masters.
Yeah.
So, it's not, I haven't really. Of course, he's very strong, but it's not like I felt like I was under too much pressure. Yeah, with Black, I had both games. So we can go to the beginning. Like, he played c4 against me again, and I went for a different setup, or he went for a different setup. Okay, we can just skip to like a critical moment after. Let's go to move like 12. Let's go to like, okay, let's continue. I think this moment after bishop g4. So I sacrificed this pawn. So knight c4, queen h5. Very nice, yeah. So he made a mistake here. d3, yeah, this knight d4 idea was just amazing. Yeah? Sacrificing the pawn. And then after takes, I play bishop g4 to provoke f3. And then I go back to e6. Like this was just, this was an amazing sequence. Knight e3 with rook a8. Like I calculated all this perfectly. Rook a8, knight d5, takes. And then he blunders with g4. Queen e5, f4, and I even, queen e5, f4, knight e2, takes. Yeah, and bishop e5, like, again, I really felt like this has to be lost, but I guess c4 was my mistake, but yeah, this position is just so ridiculous, like, it's so easy to just sort of see a ghost and be afraid, but I didn't have the nerves here to continue this position, but I think I still put some decent pressure, like takes queen c4 was a mistake, yeah. And then here again, his king is just so open. Like I kept things solid. You can just continue. Like I just kept things defended. I stopped the counterplay, and then eventually his open king. I just got the queen came in. I stayed solid. The rook, and then all my pieces just came into the attack. Yeah, rook d2. Yeah, this was nice. I'm not too happy with. I think I could have done it a bit smoother here, but okay, this was good enough.
Nice.
A really incredible game, and we love the idea of the provoking f3 because we were looking. I was thinking of like bishop h3 or something to try exchange for bishops, and we were trying to figure out what to do in that position. And then when you played that idea provoking, it was so interesting because I think there was an idea like the problem with my stupid idea going bishop h3 was that there's a forced queen exchange. Is that something we?
That's well, I wanted to win, right? I wanted to fight.
Yeah.
And again, like I think what's been working for me is I'm not really afraid of anyone. So I'm not afraid to take risks here, and okay, this was. If I'm going to get a chance to fight, I'm going to fight.
Absolutely, yeah, and a really incredible play, and taking down Ding Liren as well is a pretty awesome feat. So that was really.
Well,
awesome.
It's one game, right? But
yeah,
out of the tournament is left, right? But this is obviously a good indication of the future.
I think so too. Yeah, really incredible. And then this one, you said you played this perfectly, or you played it very, very well at least. Is this one that you're proud of?
So we can go through that, right? So let's just go to the beginning. Let's just start at like move 17.
Yeah. Can we go to 17, Alex?
Okay, 17.
I'm checking with the computer now, and apparently it doesn't really like this idea. But I had a similar game where I played this sort of theme, and again I wanted just to get something very dry, very mellow, and just play very slow chess. So I think my technique here was actually great, like bishop g4, knight h2, there, back, takes, f3 was great. Yeah, this whole again, computer gives equal here, but I think the computer is just so stupid in this particular case, because I am Rosen is rating. You guys get it? I'm paying attention.
Oh,
yes, I suppose he was fun.
Wow.
I was at Starbucks in St. Louis, and I saw Eric in the Starbucks, and I almost didn't recognize him, and I was like, I asked him for a picture. He probably thought I was some crazy fan, but I've known Eric for a while, so okay. Thank you, Eric, for the raid. Okay,
incredible. Thank you.
So yeah, this position again says equal, but the whole point is that I'm the only one who could ever win. Obviously, these double pawns on the c file are great. This bishop on h5 is sort of, again, my structure is so solid that I can play this position just forever. Okay, so we can continue, okay, c5, rook d1, rook d6, king f2, rook d8, king, this was just so, it was just slow, knight g4, and then he makes, knight c5, he corrects d4, this was great, he goes c6, and then knight f2, again, this was just amazing, because he has these double pawns, so I just have to consolidate, so, take, yeah, again, rook b1, keeping everything, everything just stayed. I was never any in danger. Yeah, I think, I was just very happy. You can just go through the rest of the game, and I'll stop you if I'd like. The knights got active, yeah, the king, yeah, everything. My pieces, it's not an f4, it's just terrible. Yeah, this was great. It was very, very, very good. Yeah, my technique probably could have been a little bit better here, but yeah.
It's pretty solid. I mean, you kept the knight really inactive.
Yeah, again, I think I always should be faster, right? Because my pawn's on h7. So okay, this obviously is just dead lost.
Yeah.
Okay, it was prolonged debate because he wanted to pretend like this rook endgame isn't losing. I had the same endgame against Aronian in the first event, so trust me, I'm fully aware of rook and 2 pawns with H and A. I'm fully aware of what's winning and not, right? So
Absolutely. And we Alex really liked one of your little tactics here. It's quite simple, but do you want to show it, Alex? How you just finished off the game
Yeah.
at the end. Yeah, some very nice technique.
Wait.
Yeah, get to it.
Yeah, King G8.
Here.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, King G8. Yeah, King G8 was quite interesting.
Yeah.
It's a move. Yeah.
No, I just wanted to torture him a bit, you know, because I like. Yeah.
Nice. So
Sometimes you have to teach them a lesson, you know, to resign earlier.
yeah, absolutely. And so I mean, a very good performance for the first day. How are you viewing the upcoming days, and is there anything you can give us?
I'm just gonna chill, and I got Magnus tomorrow. That'll be a fun game. But okay, it's just one game, right? Not such a big deal. But I think I played quite strong opposition today, and 3.5 out of 4 is putting me in a good spot. So I just need to keep up the momentum and stay solid, and I should make it into the knockouts.
Absolutely. And some people have been mentioning the chat, and I hate to bring up this question, but I have to ask, what's the difference with the hair?
I got a buzz cut. I feel like I have to explain my hair like every you know.
I knew you would take that question. I hate asking as well. It's a weird question, but
it's just a lot of people knew me or I was identified with my hair, but the thing is that it could be interpreted in many ways. Touching my hair and it's just distracting, right? So I should be fully focused, and I think my hair just leads to many distractions. Let's just say that my hair leads to too many distractions, just because of how unique and special and enchanting it is.
I find your hair quite enchanting. I mean, in Dubai, it was a bit distracting. You know, the camera would lose focus. The hair was too majestic, and we would get mobbed as well.
I think it was just a sacrifice that had to be made.
Yeah.
And that sacrifice seems to be paying dividends.
Absolutely. And we saw you drinking lots of water as well.
Yeah, that's usually a good thing.
Staying hydrated. Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. I'm like a monk now, drinking water, buzz cut, going to meditate in the forest.
And you are sharing the first place with Liam Guanli right now.
Oh, great. That's can't complain. But again, 3 more days left, and again, I played very tough opposition today. So again, there's some lower-rated players, right? So it's important to just stay consistent and stay solid and avoid losing games. Because in the past event, I was able to beat a lot of strong players, but I wasn't able to stay solid. So I fully intend on staying solid in this event.
Absolutely. And I'd like to remind everyone in the chat, the Hans' chessable course is coming out really soon. You say it's the 24th?
Yeah, the 24th, yeah. Lifetime repertoire. The first lifetime repertoire on chessable. I'm considering myself, I'm just, the world's leading expert in the opening. No offense to Simon Williams. I am the world's leading expert. So if you play the opening, you gotta see all the novelties.
This is going to get clipped, and I'm going to get in trouble for not speaking up for Simon at this situation. But let's argue it out on Twitter. So Hans says he's the leading expert in the London.
Well, you can't debate it, right? Because if you look at the database, I'm the only top player who's playing it seriously, and all the novelties that I've discovered and that I'm presenting in my course, nobody has any idea about. So my course is basically just a bunch of novelties. That's things that have never been analyzed before. So
it's true, yeah. Like you said to me before, that the amount of novelties in this course is quite exceptional, and you've been playing the course as well. Like in one of the games today, and also against Iranian last time, we're seeing your course actually playing on the board. So for anyone out there that really wants a great access to Hans's novelties and the inside of his mind, getting a lifetime repertoires by Hans Niemann on the 24th is a really good way of doing it, because is a hell of a lot cheaper than getting Hans to coach you one-on-one.
Yeah, I don't coach actually anymore. I just don't. I literally don't. So no matter how much you pay me, I will not give a lesson. So
unless it's on Chessable.
Unless
But,
it's on Chessable. It is the
unless it's on Chessable, there
exclusive
you go.
place. It's simply the only place where you can, get into to get to know all the amazing novelties and things that I'm discovering.
Absolutely. Well, we're excited to see your Chessable course and excited to see what's coming next, not only in the Champions Chess Tour, but also in your career, Hans. So thanks so much for joining and having us.
Thank you.
Thanks. Cool. So, should we end things here? I don't know if you want to stay on the call, Hans. Maybe we can just end the show. I think we're pretty much done. Do you want to raid someone, Hans? Or Alex, who should we raid?
I think you should do it.
I can do
Let's
it.
raid the St. Louis Chess Club.
Yes.
They are actually the ones who are the house that I'm staying in now is theirs. So let's raid them.
Amazing. And we're going to be back tomorrow covering Hans's games and spending some time with Hans as well. So thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you to Eric as well for the raid. I went to Starbucks this morning, so I'll try to go there again to stream snipe you.
Does he stream from Starbucks?
No, he was just doing work there or something, or I don't know what exactly. But I saw him there, which was funny. But I've seen Fabi all over it.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy.
Yeah, thank you guys for doing commentary.
I know. Thank you, Hans. Thank you. It's been a pleasure watching your games.
Great. I'm gonna send the raid.
Cool.
Okay. Goodbye.
See you tomorrow.
See you.